Hey, what's up, man? I called earlier to I think it's human resources, human services on 12th Avenue. I was asking about my uh, uh every every quarter uh, supplement check. I didn't get. She said they don't have nothing to do with it. I was like, what's up? She didn't even let me talk to her work or nothing. So I'm gonna call Montgomery, the human resources, and see what's going on with them because I checked with Social Security. I don't know what this man is, but if I have to get his name and just put it out there, man, these people are crackheads, man. For real, man. I went to the office there.
Passengers for this route who have not yet boarded.
All right, I put it this way. In Detroit, I went to the office there automatically. Never see my work because I complained and got something done about her. Got something done about the worker because I never went back to her office for nothing. All I had to do is do stuff online. If I want to redo my a renewal of my case, I had to do it online. Just use my computer and just redo it. So I had never seen her. Seen her once, and never ever again. For what, 4 years I was there. 5 years I was there. Never seen her for 4 years. All I did was renew it from online. Or she wanted to talk to me, she just sent something online, and I just see it, and I just write it, whatever. Just answer the question or send a document. It's easy to send a document, man. You got a webcam, and if you got a picture or a document, put it up there to your webcam. And it's either an office lens. It's an app on this Mac. It's an office lens. Or if you don't, you got a webcam on your computer. Put your document up to the webcam and take the picture. It's a snapshot automatically. So let you know what's going on with Detroit. These people. I went down to the human services. It's human source services DHS. For Michigan, here, the human resources, man, chick had yellow teeth, man. Flat out receptionist, yellow teeth, man. I knew she got to be a crackhead, man. That's the first thing I was looking at. I was like, she a crackhead, man. Got to be a crackhead. And how she dressed looked just like a crackhead, man. These people don't care how they dress. They don't care about hygiene. They don't care about nothing, man. Look like hillbillies to me, for real. For real. Smile, whatever. Let me know what these Africans. I see it, man. See the same thing what I see in Michigan, man. These Africans don't want to spend no money. They're not giving no money, and they're not opening up nothing. They're not gonna, vouch for you for loans or nothing. I see what's going on. I seen my man CC and Mohammed when I was as a shelter provider, a resident specialist, help them, and I see what the truth is about that minister Farrakhan face. Elijah Muhammad, minister face, man. That stuff is all over Michigan. That face is all over the Midwest, for real. That face is common, man. You can tell these, Jolton Joe Walcott people, biracial white people, for real. You can tell it when you look at some of these people. Look like Minister Farrakhan. Little darker and light skinned. You can tell they look just like Farrakhan. Not Farrakhan. Elijah Muhammad. They look just like him, for real, man. Always talking to the Africans, and they just don't want to say, leave me alone. But they friendly and do their thing and do it and then leave, like courteous, like I will do. Just get up and leave, man. Just get up and leave. That's courteous. If you don't want to hear something, just get up and leave. And if these people get an attitude, you say, thank you, bye, I'm finna go. And they say anything, be offended by it, and you did your best, leave in a good, friendly manner. These people are crackheads, man. Irrational crackheads, man. Up to rob you. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. Human people never act like that, man. We say adios or hello, adios, good morning, whatever. Say our good graces. Say our pleasantries as we leave, and that's it, man. No disrespect, man. These people disrespect you at every chance they get. For real, man. They crackheads. Flat out. Never, babe. I had an opportunity. They have opportunities all day long to beg. Never do it. I have opportunities. First in the morning is a shower, man. First thing in the morning, brush my teeth. First thing in the morning, shave. First thing in the morning, mouthwash. If I have it, mouthwash. Take care of my personal business, man. These people, like I said, me and this social worker, we had a little thing going. Couldn't do it in the office, but left out, and we just had a conversation with people we met at the shelter, man. Some of these people shouldn't be even in the shelter, man. Some of these people, put it this way, perfect example. I see a white guy.
To the Birmingham Central Station.
It's two things about the white guy in Detroit. If he's coming through the penitentiary system, he either automatically, this is what I hate about the black churches in Detroit or in any place in the urban area. Never report these ugly white child molesters. Never report them. I seen a rape gulag went down that was outstandingly. It was about some black. Put it this way, it was one of these black parolees. I mean, not parolee. Yeah, parolees. He was a parolees, not probation. Parolees.
This is an arrival.
This man did his whole sentence. He was not a. He was not a. What you call it? What it is?
Bay number 3.
The guy you had a restitution. He was not a restitution. He didn't have no family who would vouch for him to stay with him. So they sent him through the shelter. It's like shelter, like a halfway house. They sent him through the shelter. If you had to pay restitution over $100,000, you there for life, man. I'm gonna let you know you there for life, man. Two things I let you know. I read the book. I Want to Make You Holler. It's about a Virginia man, his criminal behavior, his success story of getting his college education, a bachelor's degree, became a manager, and you know how much they paid him? His job was like he should have been making over $20,000 at the when he was in the 70s. Should have been making over like $20,000. But he was getting paid minimum wage because he got a drug charge. He couldn't do that. He got a drug charge. He got a criminal record. All he could get paid was minimum wage with a bachelor's degree. That's the kicker about that story about I Want to Make It Holler. This book, I got this. This book is a Michigan guy, and he just stopped through the shelter. He did like a book tour. He went all over the urban area of Detroit, and he spent some time in the joint, and he was kicking his book off, man. It's a pretty good book. It's a bestseller. It's a New York bestseller.
This is an arrival announcement for Route 5.
It's a New York bestseller. I'm pulling it up. I got his book.
Bay number 7.
Got his book.
This is the first departure announcement.
New York bestseller. Right my wrongs.
The bus will be departing from
Life, Death, and Redemption in a American Prison.
Please begin to make your way to
Shaka
the departure bay.
Surhor. He's from Michigan, man. He wrote this book. I think he had a ghostwriter. He was talking about he had a ghostwriter. He was describing his time in the joint. So I read this almost the whole book, but it don't even top the I Want to Make It Holler. That Virginia prison man. This guy discussed when he was in Virginia homosexuality, the drug use in the penitentiary, the homosexual things in the penitentiary, the sex in penitentiary. They had he said flat out gay people, man. They was having sex in prison in Virginia, But this guy in Michigan never seen the stuff. But this his book tell you about a whole bunch of gambling stuff. in penitentiary abuse by officers, correctional officers, everything, man. You got to get. I want to make you holler. That book is about penitentiary. That is a hell of a good book. Tell you about penitentiary and after your life after penitentiary as an ex-con, all the fights of ex-con. Get a good job. I mean, get your bachelor's degree. I mean, get you first you get your associate degree, then get a bachelor's degree, and just make minimum wage. That's the kicker about that book. The kicker about it. Minimum wage. The man making minimum wage.
Attention,
Can't believe it.
Bike
That
riding,
was a kicker.
skateboarding,
That book is
or
a good book,
hoverboarding is not allowed
and
at
that
Central
makes
Station.
that's what
Violators
that book
will be
made a
taxed.
lot of people hate. The penitentiary and selling drugs, man. When your PO or what somebody come to you, your boss come to you and say, man, you got a criminal record. You put it out there, but the most I can pay you is minimum wage, man. I'm sorry. That's what your boss tell you. For real. His boss told him. He took, came up. He said something came up. Blase. I have to drop your pay. All you can make is minimum wage here. Told him just like that, man. That was a kicker, man. That pissed him off, man. That really pissed him off. Let you know. But anyway, I got like Mindy book. Why Not Me? That's a good book. Read 2 chapters of it, and I like how she would make friends with Skittles. She would give the whole class Skittles, and she's a kindergarten student trying to make friends, trying to see she's outgoing and everything. Seen that, and I got Buddhism, Wisdom, and Faith, and a story of coffee. It's really about it's a Colombian book, and it's the climate of the climate of fear. The climate of fear. That's a South African guy. Talk about apartheid and racism around the world and in Africa. That's a good book, man. Some people in the UK don't like that book. Period. He just telling them what it is, man. A spade what it is, man. You're racist. That's all it is, man. You got other people buying into the racism that you produce, man. To keep people down. You got to, man. If you didn't, man, you will start seeing more and more blacks, accomplishing things and achieving higher things. Something tells me, man, if it was like that, my father would have been an astronaut and out of here, man. Wouldn't even be in Alabama no more. For real, man. Probably be somewhere in there, in the think tank of, doing aerospace. Like Scottie Pippen, no experience, got the money, and got ripped off by an aerospace company that he didn't know nothing about. Nobody will do stupid stuff like that. But anyway, it's another book, Stand Proud, Victoria Christopher Murray. That's a good book. And I read this whole book. I didn't read that Victoria book. I just bought it. It's a New York bestseller. I gotta read that. Read Michelle Obama. That is an outstanding book from first page to the cover to the end. That's an outstanding book. I like her telling about her lifelines. I know I got lifelines and bloodlines. She's talking about her lifelines and bloodlines of her family, and talking about Obama, how she met Obama. She was at Princeton, and then was a law student at Harvard. Met him at Harvard. So she started at Princeton and then went to Harvard. And one of my favorite poets, Pablo Neruda, Isel Negra, that's a good one. And this is another one. It's new. It shouldn't be new. It's last year's book, The Handmaid's Tale. That's a New York bestseller, and it's not a black book. It's tell about handmaid. I mean really maids really back in the day. So on Brown and Black Fist too. That's a Latino book, Black Latino and Latino book. Brown and Black Fist, Brown Pride and Black Pride together.
This is the first departure announcement for
The Immortal Life of Harry, the Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks. This book is better than the movie. Read the book; it's better than the movie. It's missing some. The movie is missing some things. Them people really ripped this. This woman got totally ripped off, man. She didn't sign for nothing, man. These people just stole her DNA, did whatever they want to do. And making so her family should have got millions of dollars, millions of dollars. Still should be getting millions of dollars. This is a good book, man. You got to read this. The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks. This book is better than the movie, man. The movie just touched on some things. This one, the whole deep story, this lady got ripped off, and make it so bad. When she died, the people, they tried to make sure all her people died off so she wouldn't get none of the money. So her people wouldn't get none of the money, man. That is the kicker about this book, man. Her people should be seriously angry at this, at that pharmaceutical company. Period. The doctor who stole her DNA and used the cancer research. I think cancer research or tumor, whatever. Cure people, man. That's ridiculous, man. Don't tell you what to do, and don't tell you what they're gonna use your DNA for. Don't sign nothing, and try to wait until you die off before they can, say who it is. And this other book, I like this. It's a drug dealer, kid book. It's a drug dealer kid who achieved and then turned back and started selling marijuana, started selling drugs. Wanted to go to Brazil and stuff like that. Learned I think he learned 3 languages. He was going to Harvard. Yale. The Short and Tragic Life of Robert Peace. This is a Yale, Ivy League kid. Ivy League. This is a ghetto kid that went to an Ivy League school, Yale. The same school as Bush. George W. Bush. This kid went to the same school as Bush. Mr. Bush went to Yale, and plus sold drugs at Yale too.
The bus will be departing from bay number 3.
But anyway, I got a lot more books.
Please begin to make your way to the departure bay.
So let you know, man, these people. I'm just saying, Birmingham is not where it's at, man. For real, man. Letting you know, it's not where it's at. But anyway, them a couple of books, I think you should check out, man. Especially Michelle Obama. I love Michelle Obama. It tells you what you got. If you got lifelines and if you got some bloodlines, you hooked up, man. She can call somebody and find out something to help. Well, I'll put it this way: if President Obama needed something in a certain field, and if she knows somebody in her family in that field, she could help Mr. Obama out with a lifeline. Let you know what's going on. So, peace.